Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday, in which, yes, I am personally slightly scuffed this time. Due to rushing around, I have turned off stretch because I'm thoroughly stretched and thoroughly broken. So, yes, that one's been switched off. Thank you for your patience. I'm not far off being on time, but yeah, I had a meeting that ran until just after 5 p.m. So I've had a grand total of not enough minutes since then to cope with anything. It happens. Okay, we have game audio. That's all right. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Blast. I know you said that you may not be around for long. You're on limited data and dealing with all sorts of mayhem. Do take care of yourself, but welcome in. Welcome into Taran as well. Welcome in, Frauke. Yes, this is the meeting of the SLA. We're petitioning for more rum. True Purple, welcome in. TGM, good to see you. Then the bots have appeared. No, I haven't yet set the colour for the Merry White House bot yet, Taran. I will sort that one out soon when I'm not chasing everything else around. Feg, welcome in. Good to see you. Jerry May, welcome in. True Purple, thank you for 26 months of subscription, my word. Volder, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate, Jerry May. I'll hydrate. I'll hydrate. Yes. Where did I get to? Hydrate. Ginger, have a good nap. Welcome in. Look after yourself. Let's see. Sort of figuring out what's going on in everything. Many people joining the scurry. We're at 89 at the point that I've just looked at. 90 as Ginger does it. Volder on a 7-stream streak. Oh, it's their first stream, but they've been put into blanket jail already. Oh dear. Look after yourself, Ginger, and good luck with the run for the bed. Frauke on a 390 stream streak, and you managed to escape blanket jail. Oh, I've just seen a message go past. Let's see. Blast is lurking. Look after yourself. Back to the cave. Okay, look after yourself, Blast. Thank you for the SLA message there, Feg. Dab, welcome in. Good to see you. Kel, welcome in. Thank you for booping that button, and thank you to Taran for giving it to you. Chris, welcome in. Dump truck a load of snow. Yes, please. I'll take that. Feel free. I know I can provide at least 3 different places that you can deliver it. At least one of them is on top of a manager. Volder, thank you for the 150 bits as well. And I think that might have been what put us into the hype train. I'm not quite sure where we ended up into the hype train. Kel, thank you for joining the scurry. Canadian Dragon, 3-month gift sub, thank you, courtesy of Taran. Thank you so much for that, Taran, and thank you for booping the button, Dragon. Blast that. Oh, hold on. Somehow I managed to skip straight over that message from Blast, and I surely can't forget your job. Did you know you can actually hide a gigantic elephant in a cherry tree? All you need to do is paint its toenails red. I bet you don't believe me, but have you ever seen an elephant in a cherry tree? I rest my case. Oh, blast. Blast. Kel on a 45 stream streak. The confetti got thrown, and nope, straight into blanket jail. I think that's a 2-to-1 chance on confetti being functional. Solar, welcome in. Let's see. No, not blanket jail. Dragon, thank you for booping the button. On the note of the button, not sure how you have a button to boop when Twitch is saying you have 1 day left on your sub. Twitch is confused. Sci-fi, welcome in. That's a very bouncy emote. Didn't want to be in blanket jail, but at least it's cozy. Taran, thank you for that gift sub, and that went out to Xandra. Thank you for that, Taran, and enjoy the gift sub there, Xandra. Let's see, Nordic Wolf, thank you for the lurk, and you really wish that Twitch would consider multi-month gift sub that you gave entering the next month as you being part of the hype train. You know, I haven't the clue. I'm not quite sure when it operates on hype trains and Fnurbles and Doohickory. You broke Luna's train of thought. Part of me says, how unusual. And the rest of me says, how? Ratty, welcome in. Elkhorn, thank you for 100 bits to join the hype train as well. Right, one thing I should do. Shulker open, Shulker close. Shulker open, Shulker close. Shulker open, Shulker close. Are we in sync? I would clap, but we can't really do that on here. Mentioning us staring looks synced. Woohoo! We're in sync! Not in sync, just in sync. Ask your expert on how to derail the train of thoughts. Can I flap? Flap, 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 flappity flap, flappity flap. Either in sync or certainly heading down the drain. Yep, group bath in a sink. I'm not sure we would fit in a sink, although the squirrels might actually enjoy it. Audio is synced with visual. Yay! Can we get a meow from Void? No. Okay, no meow from Void. Apparently Void is just not... I'm sure Void is just pouting because Void has never been fed. Ever. And there we are. Hype Train completing level 2, 36% for gift subs, 256 bits. Sorry, 250 bits. Sorry, I'm thinking like a computer again somehow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Quite how I thought 256 was the relevant statement, I don't know. Choo choo, no Twitch, still the wrong one. Are you still after the puffer pop, Taran? Do we need to petition for you to get the puffer pop? Twitch. I'm going to stare at you through my... No, I'm not. Until you give me a... Oh, you wanted the cat? Which cat? Also, some of those are new. I don't recognise who's this diva. Back to Luna for a moment there. She was very confused and worried, thinking you might have been staring at us through your IRL tootsies. Had to correct that and say it was Minecraft feet. Oh, Luna is going to be so totally confused by... I mean, Luna was asking why I nearly got murdered by a magic hands man at lunchtime. I did say that was in a boat next to my raid farm. But apparently that part of the context, because it was after nearly getting murdered by a magic hands man, got completely ignored. Sin Lily, welcome in. Ticks tootsies off of Scott's stream bingo. Wow. I haven't even looked through my tootsies yet. Look into my eyes. Stare through my tootsies. Fnurbles. Oh, it's going to be a scuff stream. By way of sanity. Oh, here we are. Lovely. That typo ended up in severe jail there. Welcome in, Pixie. Hashtag free Pixie. And Dragon may have hurt what little brain they had playing with sorting system, creating one of the slowest sorters possible. Is it adorable, though? You think we should let that one through, Taryn? Because it's one of those, what the heck? Oh, that, I just... yeah, just, really. That's a typo. Today on Your Typos are fnurbling things up. No, I've gone too far. Right, so one of the things we need to do is to secure this corner that we arrive in this room through. You thought getting an organ transplant would be a big waste of time, but then you had to change of heart. Yeah. What? Why are we throwing that? What? Where did I leave? No. Thanks. No. No. There it is. Actually, I'm going to bring 2 of those. Yeah. Welcome to Wednesday, everybody. It's slightly scuffed due to the fact that I had to take medication and I had an overrunning meeting. I'm now slightly... Blah! Wee! Jibber, jibber, jibber. Squirrel! Apparently Twitch is being... Auto Cucumber is being... and all the squirrels are sitting in the corner going, why? If you or anyone else is trying to figure out what the heck's going on, so am I. All the sound effects. Bring, bring. Bring, bring. Bring, bring. Sanity calling. You don't have any. Now this is the only corner I really need to do this in, unless we actually allow people to climb that other corner. All the sound effects. Well, I'm from Madagascar? Yes. Sanity? What's that? I don't know. I hear it's tasty. Chasty? Chasty. I'm not sure I want to know what chasty is. I regret everything. I regret nothing. I regret, but I have... that I have but only 1 sanity. No, I don't. I regret that I have but... that's... no clue where I am. Floor level is... okay, so I need 1 more block. There. That is floor level. Whee! Now, somehow we need to encase that water column. You don't know what chastity is, but your Steam Auto mod would... Yep. Sanity is kept in a cave with Satan and Santa. You know, one of these days, we may have to consider moving them to a perpetually frozen area. I wonder where we're going to find perpetually frozen landscape in which to move Satan, Santa, Sanity, and Klaus to a better grotto, rather than their grotto that is clearly no longer in an area that is the middle of nowhere. Right. After stream yesterday, I might have put in a set of pillars. And the glass that is light grey. I also corrected the light grey. That is due to appear in a few minutes, Elk, just as soon as I finish sorting out this water column. So, and besides, you've already got one that needs to be named. So, what we need to do is sort out this water column so that the foxes can't accidentally enter it. To paraphrase Scott's, hold your danged horses. You want to claim the companion too? Oh, this is going to be the guide to all sorts of fnurbling. We're doing horse Don't make me try and have to build somewhere else yet, Feg. I know the year of the horse is about to be upon us, but we haven't finished the year of the fox. Redeem. And I just... Look, it's either this or another Ravager. I'm just saying, yep. Wardens. You lot have a 1.5 track mind. I'm not even sure it's 1.5. It might just be 1. I think I need to do... So, Oh, I haven't done... Right, I haven't actually done the middle pillar. Right, I need to do those. Still wants a polar bear and an igloo for it to live in. This world is rapidly turning into a zoo. I mean, it's not the worst of things for having it turn into, but it is slightly confusing some days. Right, I don't need to go all the way up just to solve the foxes and stop the foxes escaping. I do need my bed because apparently it's getting dark again. We now return to Dr. Scott's imaginary menagerie. Wow, you try and say that one quickly. And we have a Pokemon in chat. It is a dual type, so it's not part of the weeklies, but it is a Delibird, in case anybody needs one of those. Or is it already a zoo when you've got chat? I mean, they're just gremlins. Cute, adorable gremlins. But gremlins. Right, let's grab... So... It's a tough wall. I need the polished. Isn't Keller gremlin? Better not be Royal Menagerie, he'd rather not fight another dragon. Canadian dragon's still here somewhere. And I don't think we want to make them nervous about getting beaten up. Raven, welcome in. Somehow I need to be... And Raven on a 520 stream streak going Nyum, but getting overtaken by the by the Mary Whitehouse bot and thrown straight into blanket jail. Nice try, Raven. What did I do at the top of that? Right. Oh, that's what I... You know, right. I am so far behind on sorting out some of this build. You feel like getting possessed by Xenos is worse than getting beaten up afterwards. Yeah. You have nothing. Garlean Dragon versus Canadian Dragon. Garlean Dragon is not the nice one. Alright, let's get 21 of those. I don't suppose that there's a... There it is. I wondered where that was. Potato. Oh, potato. You were not okay with that quest. I think a great many of us were not okay with that quest. Right. I feel like chicken tonight. Like chicken tonight. No. I feel like I should be working in solid blocks and sorting out thingamahoozits and some of the watchama things. Some of the watchama things. Watchama things. Actually, I'm going to be careful with the way I pronunciate that. Pronunciate? What the heck is pronunciate? Now here's what we find, that neither of these sides actually make sense by way of block palette. Saxophone, saxophone, doo-da. Nope, that one. Okay, so now we have too many gaps with water. One too many drops. The great taste of the great taste of Fnurbles, available now from your local chiller aisle. Yay. Bend them, smash, come, put them in a chest. Chest? No. Flee with extra Fnurbles! No. We've got plenty of Fnurbles. We don't need extra ones. Sanity! Wait, we found Sanity. Welcome in, Sanity. Happy Wednesday. Look, it's not my fault. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you doing? How was Hightail? Are you enjoying it? It looks interesting, but equally I have far too much to do in Minecraft to justify anything. But are you enjoying it? Hightail is the Minecraft killer, don't you know? Is it? Is it really? There have been a great many Minecraft killers over the years. Okay. Ignoring the fact that so what I think I need to do is put in a wall here. You prefer Dinkum. You're having a lot of fun. It's a lot of, I wonder what this is and how do I do that. So, basically, learning a new game. As long as it's fun variations of how do I do that and what is this, then that's the important bit, really, isn't it? What do we think? Is that going to be enough to protect this area from having... Do foxes jump out of places? I don't know. At which point I think I probably need to take out... No, it's goats that have a bad habit of just jumping out of everything. Let's go with tough. Yeah, that works. So. Goats and frogs, camels will walk over walls unless they're 2 blocks tall, at which point they just, they can't. I need a bucket of water. Or at least 2 buckets of water would probably be useful. That one brings me up, this one takes me down. Down, 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 down. Yes. Right. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Goblins and gremlins and chat. Oh my! Oh, the rabbit can... Rabbits are just fnurbles. I mean, they're also furballs, but they... Rabbits just break reality. I swear those things teleport just for the heck of it sometimes. R.I.P. Hot Pot. I have never yet named a rabbit Hot Pot. That I remember. Did I remember? Did I name a rabbit Hot Pot? Right. Pixel rests on the SMP. Aha! Right. I thought I had a surfeit of anvils. There we are. I could have sworn I had excess anvils somewhere. Huh. Oh well. Footy, welcome in. Oh, and we're getting a white fox redeem. Thank you, Raven. Adult called Fenrir. Right, let me deal with darkness falling, because apparently that's about to happen. Ritsu, welcome in. So many boops. Okay. I would say we are now that ads have finished. Yes, I was waiting for that to finish as well. Let's get into bed. Okay. On your marks. Get set. Oh, look. I'm going to go and hide in a corner from the... there it is. You really were hovering over that button. Oh, good lord. Also, Elkhorn, do you want Maid Marian to be kept as a baby fox as well? Seeing as how we're doing Robin of Age Loxley. Well, whatever the heck that was pronounced. And we have a baby Fnurbles Red Fox. Today on, I've unleashed madness. Can I redeem a bear called Little John? gets in me, or is this... You know, I'm going to put an anvil up here, because I probably should. Right, let's get these done in order of actually getting them done. So we have Fenrir. Oh, I slammed a door in my face. Nicely done, Scott. Wow. Is it me or does that fox have the zoomies? Urban, welcome in. And that's number 100. It is time for another donation. Robin Hood and Little John fnubbling through the forest. Oodle alley, while Disney's gonna sue. Right, you. Okay. And there. Fenrir has been named for you, Raven. They will grow up. I've not age-locked them. So thank you for that one, Raven. Right, so I need 2... So, did you say allow it to grow up, Kel? Yes, you did. Okay. We've got so many foxes. It's gorgeous. I love this place. Right. And I know I left the anvil behind, but I think that was probably for the best. Right, so I need... You're on a 12-stream streak. Nice. Okay, so I need 2 age locks. A... Robin of age... Loxley. You okay with that one, Elk? Does that feel right? Having it age Loxley? Wait for stream delay to catch up. Stream delay. Available now in all good situations. Is it missing a K? I can't remember what Loxley was in the actual Robin Hood books. I know that Elkhorn spelt it Loxley that way, so I was going by what Elkhorn wrote it as. We have a Staryu in chat. I'm going to defer to what you would prefer, Elkhorn. Do you wish it with or without a K? Apparently there is a K. That kind of fits then. Alright, so we've got Robin of Age Loxley. Maid Marian. Loxley or Loxley with an X. Ah. Foxington or Hamish. Nice. Is it AN or ON for Marion in the stories? Here we find everybody typo correcting. Bellfire, welcome in. Lockie sounds like AN, excellent. Maid Marian. Sakura. And I need another age lock, because apparently I am not paying enough attention, because Frauke asked for it. My anvil exploded. Remember, kids, exploding anvils are dangerous. So Frauke wanted a Fnurbles. So we got a red Fnurbles and a white Fnurbles. If we've got a red Fnurbles and a white Fnurbles, do we have a pink Fnurbles? Have a good meeting, Raven. Okay, I now need to go and play with the red foxes. Oh, I should probably bring up Oodle-lally. Golly, what a day. Oodle-lally, golly, what a day. Or perhaps a peach Fnurbles. Peach Fnurbles sounds like it's dangerous. Sounds alcoholic. Here we find our... Actually, I should probably just name a couple of these. No, because 3 of these need to be age-locked. About the only one that doesn't need to be age-locked is Sakura. So, actually, what I'm going to do is get a... This one. I can't remember where I'm going. Red foxes are really rather orange. They are. Not peach Fnurbles. We are having a day. We are definitely having a day. And we are currently unleashing the red foxes. The redeems have already been used up because literally the moment I unlocked them, they were sold out. For today. There will be more tomorrow. Oop, and... Ooh, I'll hydrate. We are feeding the gremlins. Yep. Feed the gremlins. It is today, Feg, yes. It is one of those... I'll be fine. It's just... too many things had to happen just before stream, and one of those leaves me a little bit uncomfortable with stretching. Right, so... Sakura gets to rep. Okay, I know I saw that... Yeah, no, you're not suffering from chat blindness. One of these foxes just stole my lead. They're all cute, adorable, and asleep, but one of them just stole my lead. Right, so we've got a Sakura. Sakura, I need you not to be sat on top of Age Locked. Robin of Age Loxley. Oh, this is going to be silly. I love it. Narco kleptos. Yeah, they're stealing things in their sleep. Could be worse. They could be stealing things in my sleep. Alright. And... Age Locked. Maid Marian. Oh, you're kidding me. Apparently, I got the timing wrong on that, and it now it. Okay, mental note: when age locking something, you have to give it a second before naming it again, and wait for everything to have completely worn off. Probably should take a quick nap next to Void. Hey, Void. What are the odds that Maid Marian is now running riot somewhere? Whilst I try and actually get a new name tag for them. I deliberately went to the raid farm at lunchtime, which caused much consternation with me because Apparently there was a boat near to it and it ended up with a magic hands man in it. That nearly murdered me. Evoker, yes. But that's how I have a stack of... wait. Why am I not seeing Sakura's named? Frassen, Frellin, mutter, grumble, Minecraft. You know, I should probably consider installing a nearby or a closer anvil before I drop it on. Right. I drop it on Minecraft. They're gonna fix your boiler tomorrow. That's good to hear, Urban. You got some very, very bad typos there that's caused that to be held by the bot. But yeah, I'm glad to hear your boiler is about to be fixed. Right. Robin. Would you get out of... Oh! Robin was hiding... Robin was hiding in the undergrowth. Okay, we don't need to, we don't need another Robin of Age Loxley then. I wonder if that was what was... you're on 2 brain cells today, which is one more than me. Yeah, definitely there. Right, don't think you have... Excuse me. You and... you. Right, and we have another baby fox who is going to be called Age-Locked. Oh, thank you. Yeah, get. Oh, this is... Look, I know you two want to snuggle, but would you mind making it a little bit easier for me to call you Fnurbles? You snuggling Fnurbler.
Titty free, rat-written bloats.
Yep. Can I have my... Thank you. I'll take my lead back now. I would love to look back on this in a year and work out what the Fnurbles the context was. Ah, dear. Foxes love stealing leads today. Foxes just love basically trying to mess with my head today. Okay, we've got Maid Marian. We've got Robin of Age Loxley. We've got, somewhere in here, young Fnurbles, related to young Sheldon. And we've got Sakura. Success! So, 7 days ago we started all of this. Quite literally. No, I don't think so. It's probably related to young Sheldon. It's got the same sort of level of just driving me up the wall. That and that. I need to hide some of these things. Shame you can't tame pandas. No, but you can name them and breed them and just have. We are not standing. We are standing. I'm still standing, even after all the fnubbles. Trying to keep up the madness. Trying not to let the squirrels hide the trench coat. I'm still standing, wondering why I'm singing. We're not starting a panda sanctuary yet. We're not starting a turtle sanctuary yet. We're not starting a warden sanctuary yet. Look. Chat. I'm not ruling out anything on the grounds that, given the way that this world works and the way that you lot gremlin, we do seem to be actually accumulating redeems and chaos and mayhem and places that we have to build things. Chat, hear us out. Yeah. There is almost guaranteed, I say almost guaranteed to be a panda redeem at some point. I don't know when, I don't know where, and I don't know how, and I don't know how much it'll cost, but there will be, most likely, a panda redeem eventually. Please tell me that stacks again. It does. Thank God for that. We started trying to do turtles, and the fnurbling things escaped from me. The biggest problem with turtles is I don't have the ability to actually look after them while they actually breed. They take forever to grow up because I don't sleep. Sorry, I don't let the night run through. So we'll have to work on that one, Urban. It will happen. Again, I don't know when and I don't know where. I'm not giving in to blackmail, I'm just giving in to the fact that I know that it'll happen. And we have a timber in chat for those who might actually be interested in something other than driving me up the wall. Of course they did. Right, you're back. What I said there, Urban, was I can't do turtles at the moment because I sleep constantly, and they take about 1.5 million years to hatch. So I need to sort out how to do turtles, and therefore it will take a bit. But it is on my backlog. Oh. And apparently so are wardens. Look. Chat. You just got red foxes. Can you be happy for at least 5 minutes, please? No. Gremlins, the lot of you! Oh, I was going to get more water. I'm trapped. There we are. Thanks for... Scotsman will die 1,000... And I will die 1,000 times, and I will die 1,000 more. And chat will probably get a warden. And then wish for something even more by then. Right, let's get rid of these spare sweet berries. How are we doing on... oh, we're doing quite well on that bone meal, given that all we're doing is just letting the foxes run free. Run free, free in the madness. I am not building a circular warden for you. Not in this world. Not in the next. Which is likely to be where I'll end up after trying to deal with all of these. Want them to update the koi carp mod. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen the koi carp mod. I know that Luna has a goldfish mod that's got something like 100 and fnurbling different goldfish type things. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I wanted. No. There. Because she's using that in her Forever World. I wonder what's scarier, circular warden or green circular end crystal? Yes. I don't have to have a better answer than yes, because the answer is yes. One of these days, I will be able to aim correctly with the water. You really want to know what mod Luna uses for the koi fish? I mean, I think it's called goldfish, but you'd have to ask Luna. Right. Okay, that needs removing and turning into another source block. Yeah, it's weird having the chat pun free for the moment. Pun free, free of the madness. But we've got Elkhorn anyway, and hello, CB. I've just made a tactical error. I can't get out of here again. Which one? We've got multiple Fnurbles in this. I've just realised Fnurbles clearly is replicating. We've got a white fox Fnurbles, a red fox Fnurbles, and Fnurbles the Golem. We've got a lot of Fnurbles. I've got a lovely bunch of Fnurbles sitting out in this world. A red fox, a white fox, and a copper golem. Everyone is fnurbling all the way. I've got a lovely bunch of fnurblers. Do we have a fnurbling ravager? I know we have a fnurbling ravager on idiotic. I don't know if I would have to check. I don't have my notes. My notes are in a different city. Your notes are in a different castle. Right. Train of thought. Ow. I know we have one on idiotic. I just don't know if we have one over here. If not, that can be fixed. Of course it can. Oh, I was going to get some... That could have been dangerous. Could have ended up with a trapped Scots there. Do I happen to have... You know... For any possible reason. No, I don't have moss here. Hey, Sakura. Ya da da da, ya da 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 da. Give me a minute or 2 days, and we'll check on it for okay. I'm fairly sure we don't have a Fnurbles, the Gordon either. Gordon Fnurbles. Don't ask for that yet. Please, have pity on this poor defenseless Scotsman's brain. Wait until next week. Oh, there's the moss carpet. But wait, there's more. Yeah, let's see if we can get these windows in. It'll stay in the redeem list, Gordon. Feg. Great. Now you've been upgraded to Gordon, Feg. Great googly mooglies. Think of it this way, you're 15,000 points further away from a warden. You know? That's a good way of thinking about it. Hi, Sakura. I don't suppose that... No? Okay. Ah, okay. I probably need to put one of these into that corner. Yeah, look, I don't know how to take it. I'm confused. Was there really only the 3 of those? Did I really only put in 3 thingamahoozes? One of which, and I need a 4th apparently. One of which is sat inside of a tree. I'm not saying that I'm losing the focus today. Yes, I am. Right. No, that's not my... There it is. Shroom lights. There was focus today? Yes. Yes, the focus was on getting red foxes unlocked by finishing off enough of the tower so that they couldn't escape. So I'm fairly sure we've at least succeeded in that goal. Fairly sure. We haven't seen any foxes escape yet, so... Yay. Granted, Sakura is doing everything they can to find every corner to sleep in. Not that I blame them. There's a lot of nice corners to sleep in. Math Girl, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Mayhem of the Foxes. Okay, serious question here. No sound due to a phone call. Hi. Okay, well, due to lack of sound, I can't really say hi. Scott's is recreating the popular kids' TV show, The Animals of Fnabbling Wood. Oh. Thank you, Raven. Serious question, because my brain is now trying to answer this, and I got a hunch that I don't think it does. Welcome back, Raven. Is there a Year of the Fox in the Chinese zodiac? No. Okay. You think that after having done the appropriate seasonal in Final Fantasy enough times, I would have actually realized this by now. We could start a rumor. Mandala syndrome is a thing. I'm suffering from enough. There also isn't a Year of the Cat, but there is a Year of the Tiger. Cool. It's the Year of the Tiger. Dum 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 dum. No, that's the Eye of the Tiger. Slightly different thing. They get upset if you poke their eye out. What? That's tough walls. So, Sakura, I need you just to take a nap slightly over to the left, please. Oh, that's not going to help. I'm going to put polished there, which means a polished there and a polished there. Excellent. In terms of animals available in Minecraft, there's a rooster, chicken, pig, dog, wolf, rabbit, horse, and goat. Well, we're doing fairly well then for Chinese zodiac options. And dragon, but not tameable. Oh, that feels like it's just... No, I will not install Ice and Fire. I will not install Ice and Fire. I am not crazy. I like this world. I don't want it to be destroyed by 1,000 dragons. Only if I... A Dragon Sanctuary would be one of those, but do we do it in small scale and spend 3 eternities making them out of... Am I out of... 3 eternities making them out of armor stands, or do we go macro scale and spend 1 eternity making them out of blocks and have them about the size of the dragon that we saw on Wilderness the other day. Doc M looks up in interest at the Dragon Sanctuary. Oh god, I forgot he figured out how... I forgot that with the assistance of the Hive Mind, Doc managed to get the dragon into the overworld. See, this is where you go 100 eternities and install chisels and bits. No. I've seen too many worlds die to chisels and bits. Oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. I've placed blocks. I've placed blocks. Okay, chat, I'm feeling a bit better now. I've managed to place a couple of blocks. I'm not quite so much in confusion. Polished tough. Right, let's go for polish. That's stairs. Please don't make those. Thank you. Well, we've made our block placing quota for stream. I don't know. I'm sure the quota is a bit higher than that, Taryn. I mean, just look at what we achieved yesterday. We actually managed to get a decent design for a set of windows done yesterday. And today I'd like to get all of the windows completed such that we can then consider putting a roof on this. Also, chat, hear me out on this. It's scary. I've started designing a building on Wilderness, and it doesn't have a roof yet, but it does have walls. Dun, dun, dun. You're the second person to tell me that today, Taryn. Not necessarily the not feeling right bit, but the you should take a vacation. I don't know where that block went. How did it end up over there? I don't know. I will probably have to chase Sakura for it in a minute. And breaking a wall on... Well, true. Breaking anything on top of a wall and or a fence causes Minecraft to take offense to gravity, reality, and directional physics. Oh. I don't have my shears on me anymore. I put them away. Oh well. Oh! A silk touch axe can break pale hanging moss? I thought we'd worked out that it had to be shears. Well, boy, do I feel stupid. Either that was a bug or I remember wrongly. I'm just going to go with yes. Odds are probably the latter. I remember wrongly. Particularly since the odds of me remembering anything on an average day, particularly in the middle of a stream, are slim to fnurbled. I'm not saying that I don't have a good memory when I'm streaming, but I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since we attempted to take... Silk Touch can break a lot of the newer decorative blocks. Yes, but a lot of the decorative blocks in general have always been like the bushes and dried grasses. Awesome. That is actually useful to remember. Thank you, Elkhorn, and thank you, Raven. Hunter, welcome in. It really is that my mind is... It's like one of those those my mind is like one of those test papers. It says, this page intentionally left blank. We need backwards parity with the older vines. We really do. I mean, it might be what they're working towards. They seem to be really working on parity at the moment, because they're upgrading all of the animals, or all of the baby animals, to A, be cuter, B, be higher quality by way of animations, and C, be cuter. Small drop leaf and glow lichen too. Yes, please. I didn't even notice that it was drop leaf. I assumed drop leaf was right. And then full sub pallets for older blocks. Yes. We need a full pallet of blocks for calcite. And quartz. Quartz walls, please. The foxes are awake. Mossy everything. Both pale. Poor elderly blocks. Yes. You too can assist in aiding an elderly block as it reaches retirement age. We just need your help to make an elderly block feel that little bit more complete, so that it has all of its youngsters and sub-blocks. Tailing everything. I don't know why I'm trying to do a PSA for weird things. Oh, that's gonna have to go. Quartz brick stairs, slabs and walls, please. Yes, yes. This appeal by Scotsman on behalf of the Battersea Old Blocks home. You know, I'm going to get a reputation for being strange and weird. Hold on. Get? I'd like to get up on top of that tree. Without killing myself. Oh, I know. Going up. I forgot. We've got a perfectly good way of climbing the walls now. No! I nearly fell out the walls. I can climb them, but I can also fall outside of them. That was nearly a problem. Right. Nope, I've still got one more. Ow. Ow. Nearly a splat. Not quite. Heil hydrate. One thing that I learned over the weekend whilst watching, I think it was Pearl. No, I haven't watched Pearl's video, so it must have been one of the crossover episodes. I think it might have been Grian. If you, it seems to be that if you have more than one piece of armor with fire protection 4, it's now at the point where you can pretty much go swimming in lava for a couple of seconds, or at least a little bit longer than a couple of seconds, if you've got if you've got 2 items of fire prot 4. The concept of being able to go swimming in lava may be something that I have to remember. Good news for one. Aha. That might have been where I was thinking for LK. I mean, everybody's been trying to make themselves or get hold of fire protection. Who's it? And the things. Right, I need. Then maybe they've increased parity, Feg, because everybody on the Hermitcraft episode I was watching seemed incredibly shocked that it was the way. It was the way. This is the way. Oh, I haven't done those. I need to do those. Oh. I don't even have a happy gust in the region. Potions. Yes, you're right there, Raven. Nope. This year. Were they using Beskar armor? I don't know. Right. I need to put the arches onto these sections. So it's... Oh. Fix that, they would like it here. You're right, I probably should fix that, Raven, and have a Happy Gust dock and somewhere for them to live in this area as well. That might not be this build, Rain. I'm assuming that this run of build is going to end at the end of January, probably, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So it's there. 2, 3. That. Right, that's one side. And we have a spinnerack in chat for those who might be interested. And I don't have the block I need. Where am I? Up a tree. Well, that helps. You know, this should do. Oh, hey. That's a helpful corner to have been in. Right. Let's see. What do I need? Other than to know what I'm doing. Right, so let's get some of those. Why do I even have cobbled deep slate still? Because because I need it for the... Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. Really, I do. Rumours that Scotsman knew what he was doing were proven to be inflated. Right, that one's done. That one's done. Dission. Right, so it gets one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Right. Okay. Conveniently, I am at the right block. And conveniently, I just made some of those. So you... that. DF. That sounds like DF Nurbles. Oh, what? I need... No. I need more of those. Oops. You know, I'm gonna put the... I don't need the walls for the moment. Hold on. What I also need is 5, 10, 20... Oh, good lord. 5, 10, 20, 40... whoa, I need a lot of those. That's 40 times 3 is a ridiculous number. Okay, let's get rid of the stone. Let's not get rid of the stone. So... Thank you, Raven. I was about to do it this way. So I need 120 of these. Dear God, really? That's a slightly ridiculous number. You know, I used to wonder why I brought an entire shulker of tough over for this build. Apparently I found out why. That's cherry. I needed the oxidized. Yabba-dabba-doo. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. They were Scotsman's neighbours in history. The Ruffles were on the other side. They got all the interesting life journeys. You know, I'm just going to make a stack of these. There we are. And yes, I did just infer that I lived next door to the Flintstones. Oh, hey, we have neighbours. In this world. Neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. When you set them all on fire with an arrow from on high. Actually, I don't have flame on this bow. Because good neighbours become dead friends. What do we get out of that? Ooh, Bad Omen 5. Yep, that was worth it. Whee! Hello, Lotus. Welcome in. Scotsman meet the Scotsman. He is sadly lacking sanity. From the world of madness, he's just built a custom cherry tree. Good suggestion for neighbouring Gordons. Shoot them! Shoot them! Welcome in, Lotus. I've forgotten where I was doing. Boing, 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 boing. Speaking of Gordons, yes. Are we planning on redeeming another one? I know we've got to redeem for one. We have permission to ignore it for today. But thank you for making sure I'm aware of it, Raven. It is much appreciated that you're trying to keep me keep me from not actually missing one. Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. We diddle. Right. Okay. So, Mr. Bond, we expect you to build. Right, this is where we needed the ridiculous number of these things. No! God. That fnubbly. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Danish Viking TV. No, Danish Viking V, even. The almighty of the leader of the SLA. I ask of thee with thy power and might encourage their army to halt from leaving banana peels in the garden. I regret to inform you, I have no control over the SLA and their banana peel habits. They have been playing a little bit too much Mario Kart, and feel that it is a necessary thing to leave lying around. Banana peel habits? Strange thing for a nun to wear. We'll have none of that. Lil Red, welcome in. Oh. I probably shouldn't have put that block there yet. Oh well. We can do this instead. Yay! He's thought his way around it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can count to 5. My word! He's managed to figure out the number after 4. We're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. How did he figure out what number came after 4? Well, they read it somewhere. You're being forced to lock up the run if this continues. There have been far too many broken bottles by this madness. No, not the rum! Won't somebody think of the rum and protect it from the madness? The poor innocent rum. Taken from us at an early age, while it was still in its prime and had so much to give. You've heard me count to 12. Anything beyond that is pure guesswork. Wow. I mean, accurate, but wow. I'm disturbed by the fact that I actually managed to count to 12. I must have taken off my socks for that. No, wrong place. Woo! That count was accurate. Squirrel Man, you sent me a DM. No need to look at it. Okay, dokie. Oh, the one from Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite that version, but it'll do. Hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We have Windows on this thing. And it's not even Linux compatible. We didn't even have to bonk Microsoft to be able to get Windows into this. Look, I don't know what I just said, but apparently I said something that was ridiculous. But is the BIOS still intact enough to date? Who knows? I don't know, but I have been told I've lost my mind. And I'm mighty old. Okay. Can we get another window built? Probably not. No, not if we do that. Centuries even. Centuries. I would consider extending that statement to millennia, but we're not quite sure. In answer to your question, Lotus, I would say below, but it needs lowering so that you can see more of the two. Because otherwise you can't read the word under it. Because it's too big to... it blocks out too much of the lettering. And I know you said I didn't have to look at it now, but it was quicker that my brain coped with 2 seconds and got the notes back to you now, because I can guarantee I'd forget otherwise. Plus, you're here. I heard something just having a snack. That means the foxes are awake. Oh boy, are the foxes awake. Hello, foxes! Which means I need a nap. I love the way that it's like, I just heard something having a snack. And now they're all asleep again. Well, most of them are asleep. Sakura's just a little bit of a late night, a bit late in going to bed. Apparently, Sakura likes being up until ridiculous.am. Definitely related to Kel. And we have a Pokemon in chat here. Guessing my sanity and mind is strolling around somewhere a few lifetimes ago as well, in an entirely different altered reality. Yes. Ooh. It's not so much the 3 a.m. fox, it's the Kel Birdie fox. It's up for up all night and then wakes up at ridiculous hours and keeps on staying awake. I need to somehow get... Right. If it's a Kel Birdie fox, does it need to be named Dinnerbone as well? I suspect that if I did that, it would be unfair on Kel. Okay, just going, I need some Ultra Balls. I'll buy 100. Right, I want to take that all the way up to there so that I don't have to worry about this in a minute. But that means I need some water sources, some dirt, and am I still carrying the... Yes, I am. Right, I just need... No, I don't... no? You reset your decks, you need virtually everything. Yes, because that is the other problem. Dinnerbone, unlike Age-Locked, only works as long as it's called Dinnerbone. No, it won't. On the grounds that I'm not allowing it to be named that, because that sounds a little bit...
Dirty Turkish Arkaback, flat and Morton, Philip Bunker Martin, Perkaluma Burton.
You're right at that one. I did actually look to see if we could name something Dinnerbone and then name it something else. And I did look to see if there was a data pack that would actually fix that, so that it would set a data fix to allow it. But I could not find anything because Dinnerbone is handled client side. Dinnerbone is not actually done to the entity. It just basically changes the rendering. So it is purely client side. So it has to be in the information that is sent to the client, and therefore it has to be the name. Same is true for things like Jeb Sheep and all of the other ones that adjust them. Agelocked gets away with it because it quite literally adjusts the name tag. Because it quite literally adjusts the behavior of the mob. And thus that data pack operates server-side. In fact, it operates perpetually. But yeah, it's one of those weird sort of today I learned moments. You understood some of those words. No, that's not the one. That's the one. Short version. Agelock works server-side, Dinnerbone doesn't. Therefore, Agelock can be... Oh. Uh-oh. I'm trapped! I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. I forgot I needed to climb back up this. I couldn't just come up the water spout. Incy Wincy Scotsman came up the water spout. Got trapped under dirt and couldn't get out. Down came the Scotsman, trying not to die. When Incy Wincy Scotsman came up the spout again. You know, none of these words make sense the way that I say them, but hey. Oh... Oh, this is going to be a problem. Right, I need another 2 blocks of water. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to do this carefully and with precision. Now. Right. I'm going to have to do this with precision, which probably means I'm going to fluff it up. Because what I'm going to have to do is grow the kelp, remove the kelp, and then break the dirt block and replace the dirt block with the water source. Yeah, I think Raven is absolutely right. This is doomed. Well, it was nice knowing you, but let's see what we do. Is it German precision or English? The good news is, for those who aren't aware of it, we have every quote listed in a special channel in Discord. Because I apparently hate myself and wanted to make it easy. Heard that as remove that kelp. What? That block worked. Also available as a quote of the day calendar coming from Scott's merch. No. There is not... You're not sure if that is a disturbing amount of self-harm. Believe me, I'm not sure either. There's a reason why one of the quotes from very early on is, I'm not sure which is more dangerous, quotes or clips. Right, that should be a solid water column. Now, there's no block of magma at the bottom of this, so it's not actually got the bubbles in it. But this one has bubbles. Yay! Right, now we have an easy way back up to the top of this tower. Well, to this floor at least. And at some point... I keep using that phrase. I do not think it means what I think it means. Somewhere during all of this, we're going to actually put in a ceiling. And then we'll have a floor. And there'll be a floor in my plan. At least I don't have to try and put a chandelier in this room. It's snowing again. Oh, this is... No, this isn't open to the air. That's alright. Wow, I forgot about that one. Some of these quotes defy logic. Yeah, I'm gonna never live that one down either. Never gonna live it down. Never gonna wonder why. Never gonna wonder what was going on. No, it's definitely in-game, Chris. And the foxes are awake. Oh boy, are they awake. Some of them have zoomies. Did I tell you? I thought... What? Checks, yes. Some of these defy logic, and now you see half of your quoting strategy. The other half being how bad will this sound out of context. Sakura, will you stop having zoomies at the middle of the morning? And apparently Raven has exactly the same strategy. It's nice to know. You see, this is why I trust Raven and Taran. Because they know exactly just how silly they can... I'll start that again. Because they know just how silly all of this becomes, and have thoroughly embraced confusing the living fnurbles out of me. Right, now that it's not dark anymore. Yeah, I deserved that bundle of words. Right. I was down here. And I need to put one of those there. One of those there. And let's go with a tough stair here. Oh, apparently this window is going to be very rough and tough. So I need 1, 2... excuse me, you're supposed to be the other way up. Would you mind being the other way up? Thank you. There we are. I'm going to progress from that to the polished, just because I like the polished. And then we will go to that, and apparently I'm going to go to this. And what would we find in a window like this? I've gone all Lloyd Grossman now. Now, what do I do with the inside of this? Oh, okay. Am I carrying walls? No, I put all the walls away. Right, we'll just do the outside half of these windows, and then we'll come back and do the inside half. Oh, very much so. I absolutely wholeheartedly and entirely trust the fact that everything that is said that comes out of my mouth at a time when I'm not paying enough attention is almost guaranteed to be broken, wrong, and quote-worthy. He had a friend that was always getting up late until he started sleeping in a herb garden. Now he wakes up on time. Oh! Oh, Elkhorn. Look. Just be careful that you don't end up with Parsley the Lion attacking you after that one. Wow, and Feg with the same reference almost. So there is an old TV series called I think it's called The Herbs. Basically, there is a herb garden where all of the it's an old stop motion animation, Herbs the Herb Garden, yes, where all of the animals and creatures in it are named after herbs. I want to say it's from like the 50s or 60s, but I'm not entirely sure. It feels like it was from that era. It's sort of contemporary to the Magic Roundabout as well. 1960s. How am I out of the stairs that I need? You know, I've got a block of tough in my inventory. I'm just going to... Ow. Ow. I'm just going to bring the stonecutter up with me. Created by Michael Bond of Paddington Bear. No. Well, actually, I don't need the dark oak trapdoors, so let's put those back in there as well. Don't need that as well. And we have a weekly in chat for those who are paying attention to those. Name's Bond, Michael Bond, licensed to produce TV shows, some of which will confuse the absolute fnurbling heck out of you. You. Do you have a license to make this TV show? I'm not sure that's Inspector Clouseau. I don't know what accent or voice that was, but hey, it was funny, so I'm going to live with it. No. Really? Come back here. At least you haven't started on Noggin the Nog. Look. Look. You're right. At least I haven't started on that. Izmir, is this really starting to feel like we've made a decent amount of progress this week on this build? I gotta be careful with that. I might actually feel like I'm getting somewhere. let's go with that, which means we can get one of these in here. Let's put you there. No. No. Oh, fnabbles. I just took that block away. And then I put it back. You. Oh, no. Yeah, no. Here, no. This is why, usually when I start looking for random things like that, my search history is done in a window that is marked as "Do not retain search history," aka it takes place in an incognito browser, because it just gets confusing, and I end up with YouTube recommendations like Noggin the Nog and Paddington Bear and The Avengers, and it just gets weird. And by The Avengers, I mean the version with Steven Peel, before anyone wonders what I mean. Raven with curiosity just as I finish saying that. And I don't mean the version that had Sean Connery as the bad guy, because we're trying to forget that one ever existed. Even if it did have... That one was just bad. Yes, that one just... No. We don't admit that one happened. If I just done all of the exterior half of these windows. Yes. 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 Excellent. Oh no, not again. Hold on a sec, Taryn. Let me perform a test. Open gate, close gate, 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 open gate, close gate. Hail Hydrate. Really? I mean, I've got 192 dropped frames from the entire stream. So I've got an OK, an open as it closes, a half a second, and a 2 to 3. What the fnub? Okay, the fact that it is inconsistent across multiple people suggests that it can't be from my end. Thank you, Danish Viking, as well. The fact that it's inconsistent across multiple people suggests it's got to be a Twitch end. I will try and change my ingest server for tomorrow. It's currently set to automatic, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, it's connected to automatic. I might try and set it to something like London or whatever the options. I'll have a look. But the fact that it's drifting feels like there's something weird going on. I mean, the fact that we're talking about it, we know there's something weird going on. There is something weird in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Scott's Busters. No, wait, what? You ain't got no scum left in the house. Who you gonna call? Squirrel Busters. Game sounds seem quite low, so you didn't notice. Usually I have them fairly low so as not to be too obtrusive, particularly if things like an explosion happen. Hold on. Yeah, because it's at 50 and I'm 50 and 50, so it's not far off what it usually is. I feel like we need to check with the Goat Busters at some point. Who's gonna call? Goat Busters. It was one gate flat behind. Ooh. That is... It's weird, because it's only been happening this week as well. The fact that it has been this week did make me wonder if it was because I've changed machine that's got OBS installed on it, which did make me wonder if there's an encoder that's part of the problem. But if it is, it's going to end up being really confusing. Did OBS update? No, I changed computer. Due to the issues that we had last couple of weeks, I completely rebuilt onto a new machine so that we have fewer fnurbles. And of course, we immediately have more fnurbles. Because of course, that's the way it all goes. But I haven't seen an OBS update, so... yeah. Fewer fnurbles. Silly Scotsman. You can't undo fnurbles. They're like entropy. They always increase. I'll just keep naming more fnurbles. I'm fairly sure that fnurbles is going to be something that is just going to continue to increase in their frequency around the world. Did I mention that I was talking to a colleague at work and I used the word fnurbles and they've immediately started using it because they liked it as well? They had no context, no background, and no knowledge of streaming or anything like that. They just liked the word fnurbles. Oh, we are so going to end up with that taking over the universe. Insert Pacific Rim speech about exponential fnurbles. Welcome to exponential fnurbles. It's terrifying. Fnurbles are infectious. It spreads. Yes. One does not simply escape the fnurbles. He said at work, and he would say he sounded so crazy. I mean, I swear half the time that I sound crazy, even at work. Nearly half. Which half? Better than other words that start with F, which is why Fnurbles exists. To basically make sure that the Merry White House bot, or more to the point, to make sure that we stay semi-family friendly. We are aware that it is family friendly adjacent due to the fact that we do have a bad habit of pushing it to the limit. But that said, honestly, it's a heck of a finagling fun way to find your limit. Right. Okay, so I need 3, 8. 8 and 6 is 14, 28. 28 times 3 is... so it's 56 plus 20. I'm just going to need a stack and a half of white glass. Thank you, Raven. That really... I will definitely be looking at that one after, because I can't change anything during. But thank you. That really will be useful. Since it only happened once yesterday, I didn't look into it further. Oh, Luna, welcome in. No, Luna. It's very much something that I picked up. I will stare at you through my tootsies. It's your fault. It's all your fault. Right. We find the limit the same way Duque and Beaker do. Try this, Mathis explosion. Oh yeah, that was too much. Not the tootsies, not the tootsies. Right. I need glass, I need white glass, I need a grip on reality, and slightly less fnurbles. Nope, too far. I missed my floor. Oh, I thought it was Bunsen Honeydew. I'm thinking Bunsen and Beaker from, yeah, Bunsen Honeydew. You like Luna's interpretation, though? Oh, we have a pump kaboo in chat for those who may be interested in having something to do with those. I mean, we could take it further and basically say Honeyduke is the place in Harry Potter. Point. We could take it one step further and basically say that I'm playing Minecraft with my toes on the keyboard, and I'm just typing really well, and occasionally my big toe slips, and that's why some of my typos exist. None of this makes sense. Please don't use this against me in a court of sanity, because there is no sanity. I need more glass than that. I need more white dye. Right. We need a quick nap because, hey... No, there is. They raided earlier. Good point. You wish you could toe type well enough to spare your hands. I blame you for this. I'm not sure which of you I blame more, Kel or Luna. But the two of you, as my Chaos sibling and my Chaos twin, certainly know how to make it things go A, off the rails, and B, end up even more completely confused than usual where they involve me. I asked Lotus, they taught Simon to toe type. True. That sounds like it's totally... Have you escaped Chaos Blame? For the moment, Feg. For at least the next 5 minutes. Bowles, thank you, thank you. We'll be here all week. But only profanity. Oh, Simon. Simon. Ah! I fell. I will get the top sections of this in a minute. Gah! Good lord, that one was louder than I expected. Ah, ah. Apparently I need to double check the volume settings for the Wilhelm scream. Because that one is more of a jump scare than a fall scare. Yeesh. Yes, needs to be louder. No! I'll jump and a giggle from you, Wilhelm. Yeah. We interrupt this. Red. It's more likely to be we interrupt this broadcast because Scotsman needs to go and find the AED. For those who aren't sure what an AED is, it's the autonomous restart device for the heart. Yes, they are, Raven. Because when you look at them from the outside, and more noticeably from down below, which is where you commonly look at them, they end up just enough foreshortened to actually look circular. And yes, we have a quote for that. They also look more circular even when you're actually fairly flat on as well. Somehow it works. I try not to argue with Minecraft where circles are concerned. Three, 4's 12, 24. There. I need like one more. That should do it. I have way too much white glass now. Pixel circles are always a bit weird unless you make them 144 by 144 chunks big. Ask Frauke how they know. Elkhorn. Or the equivalent in bits. Ask Tor about that one. Oh, true. Yes, chisels and bits. The circular version. Actually, I'm sure Lyra's tried that one as well. CB! Hope you had some lovely cake today. I'm not sure why we would have cake today. But thank you for the bits. It's not my cake day. Cake's good for what? Okay. CB's calendar is more bemused than I am. I'm sure the talk can be believed on that one. I suspect it was well decided to die before it could be fully proven. Well, yes. Now you want cake. You do have a cake mix. Cake mix. I should eat. Apparently I've been falling off things a lot today. and therefore there are dangers to my health. Yay! Right, 3, 6, 9, 9, 3's 27. Do I have 27 grates available? Ow. That's not the chest that the grates are in. I have 18. Right. To the copper pot. To the copper pot? To the... Is that Oswald Copperpot? At which point, we better be careful. He might try and steal the firstborn from Gotham. I float like a butterfly, fall like a tree. Yes. I have an awful lot of... Okay, I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put the string in with the white stuff IKEA bag. Why is it an IKEA bag and why is it full of white blocks and stuff? What did I come down here for? Oh yes. No. Oh no, hold on. That's oxidized copper. If I have. I said 27. I have 30. Do I have any? Do I have any advance on actually having the right number? Oh, right. Yes, I forgot about the IKEA trips. One of us knows what's going on. Thankfully, it's Raven. It's been a long. Fortunately, we have a decent supply of mostly everything in here, and therefore IKEA trips have been relatively rare at the moment. He says, I'm sure I needed one earlier this week. Right. Of course I did. It would be highly unusual for me to actually get through a day without needing an IKEA trip. No. None of the... Oh, I had some basalt in here already. Okay. Forget what for, but yeah. I forget what for, but that's normal as well. So I need, let's see, one like that. Ooh, are we really at 200? Dag fnurblet. One like that. And two like that. Excellent. And I might as well just convert all of this. Right, I'm going to put in a couple more blocks. And then we're going to see what this looks like pretty. Because I'm going to start actually placing something that's going to lead us into a roof. Or a ceiling, at least. Boing. I miscounted. Nope. I'm looking at the wrong block. I left my bed downstairs. Fortunately, I have a convenient, incomplete water tower. Water elevator. Water elevating? I don't know. Scotsman into a state of fnurbled. Right. Stone would have been useful as well. And... Oop. It's always Sakura who's late going to sleep. Kel, you need to have a chat with your fox. You know how nitwits go to bed now. Have I got that right? Is it actually a 7-block gap? They're just like teenagers. That's more like it. Kel's fox is a teenager. Given Kel's sleep schedule, he really survives. No, I mean, I had hinted at that earlier, so yeah. Okay, I forgot that there's another row before I get to that row. This row is actually the floor layer, so this is actually going below the floor, which is intentional. Right. You know, I think we've done fantastic. No, that's not the right water column. At least, unlike Blast, Kel does actually sleep. True. Well. Aww. I've got a Robin of Age Loxley at the foot of the bed. I'm trying to figure out how to get that into shot so that I can see the bed and the name tag. I can't. Not with this account. Hold on. There we are. Ah. Stop drifting the viewpoint. There it is. Right. I was going to move the bed. I was going to clean up the stuff down here because I think we're actually complete inside the inside this area. Apart from all the foxes, which will just continue to... Apparently one of the foxes doesn't want to go to sleep. And suddenly I've got a Samuel L. Jackson Go the Fox to sleep. In my head. Right. So, let's go and hang out with Void, as we normally do, and get into Pretty's mode and see what all of this looks like. Because I know Raven... Oh. Was it Raven? No, it was Taryn who quote 200. Thank you, Taryn. Aww. We've got a Robin of Loxley. Alright. Oh, that is... That looks so much closer to actually being a tower now. It doesn't have a massive gap in the middle of it. I need to adjust that tree to cope with the fact that there's a bit that is wrong, but... Oh, it looks so much better now that it's actually doesn't have a huge gap in the middle of it. I mean, it still has a gap in the middle of it, but it's not huge anymore. It really looks awesome. I love the way that those windows look as well. They feel so right. So, I think what we're going to do... My focus is for the next couple of weeks, for next week and a bit. I want to get this area fixed. And I want to get the corner peaks, whatever we want to call them, into place. so that we can finish off that tower before we move away from the Frozen Archive for this season. But good grief, we've managed a massive amount in the last few weeks. Reminds you of some of the scenes in Cube 2. Goodness. As long as it's not Cube 2 Hypercube, which is more of a totally different thing. I love the way that this is coming together. This is, honestly, it's been this is an area we're going to keep coming back to. Next time, instead of disabling stretch, you should just play. Sorry, Taran. Oh, and the fog clouds come rolling in and confuse the ability to see what's going on. I do love the way that this is coming together. I know it's basically we come back here for a couple of months a year. Yeah, I know the one you mean, Raven. I know we only come back to this a couple of months a year, but it really does have an amazing build to come back to. Hey, Mad! Welcome in. You've got just enough time to see pretties and to enjoy thing and maybe even catch your check-in. Oh, that's a view. I know we're... Darn boss with 30 minutes calls. I nearly missed the start of stream due to an hour-long meeting that was an hour after my normal end of day. That is a view. Frozen world outside and foxes curled up. Oh, that's better. That one. That view. And as we name the adult foxes, I will release them from the leads so that they can roam around. It really is a view. It's gorgeous and adorable. I am very happy with the way that this area has come together, and I know that partly it started because of Elkhorn requesting a requesting a fox, and us deciding that it had to be a red fox. But we very much yes-anded our way into something that has become gorgeous. I don't think I could have thought of putting a cherry blossom biome inside the tower without this chat and the ongoing chaos that it creates. However, yay for the streak continuing, and you managed to dodge blanket jail as well, Mad. Thank you for the streak, and thank you for joining us at the end here. Alright. We have reached the point where I need to wrap up. Streak into a raid. What a time. Oh, and you're going to be... We yes-anded ourselves, which is so odd for this world. So very, very odd. And... Oh, Blackclad is going to be starting this raid in blanket jail. Oh, dear. Right. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been lovely having you here. It has been fantastic. And, as I say, the yes-anding in this world is very much the reason why this world is the way it is. I'll leave you to work out whether or not that's a good thing or not. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back here, continuing to work on this tower and see if we can figure out whether or not we can get closer to finishing. Because, hey, we've got to try. Let's see, we've got lots of people live this evening. So we went 2p 14 days ago, and 2p is my teammate. We went to... When did we last go to Soup? 22 days ago, and I haven't the foggiest when we last went to Gutty. But Gutty's streaming with Calvin, and we raided Calvin yesterday, so that might feel slightly repetitive. Oh, we went to Gutty 2 months ago, though. You can suggest a new person, Blacklad? The other option might be Stewman's Kitchen, who is attempting Minecraft speedrunning for the first time. Boicars is live as well. New PC, new hardcore world. Ooh. I think I might have half a dozen too many targets here. Let me know about who it is, Blackclad. I'll go and check them out and add them to the list if... well, I'll give them a follow anyway. I need a dice. I need less choice because there are too many awesome people out. Let's go to Bo, because I don't think we've been to Boicars for a while. No, we haven't. No, we really haven't. When was the last time we went to Bo? Right, that settles that. Bo it is. But yeah, let me know who that target is, Blacklad, and I will definitely go and follow them and check them out. Either way, thank you to everyone. Awesome, thank you, Blacklad. I will be back again tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves and have a good evening. I've said that. Try not to be too much of a gremlin, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.